Just like it's a big thumbs up, or 2 or 3 thumbs up at me on Facebook. Like us there, and also
welcome to the shortwave radio channel. And so this is the ATS-20, first version of this Arduino-based or computer-based SDR, if you want. Latest version here, of course, that has been fully really been much more interesting in its looks and its nice screen, color screen. So this is Radio Havana, Cuba here, and if I lower the volume, and of course put the volume on the ATS-25, they are both nice and interesting in their performance. But I will say one thing. If you are into buying one of those, skip the ATS-20. With the ATS-25, the ATS-20 becomes totally obsolete. And one of the main reasons also you might find it obsolete is that the ATS-20 contains a lot of bugs in its software. And what happens is that it freezes regularly. If you're using it as a radio, it's not that it's totally bad, but the freezing at some point gets tiresome as you have to, turn it off, turn back on. It doesn't remember the settings you were at, so you have to go back. And it's way more complicated to get back to the same frequency you're listening to on the ATS-20 than it is with the ATS-25. You got band selection, you got direct keypad input when you press the key button here, so you can actually go directly to a frequency that you want. In this case, Radio Havana, Cuba, so it'll do 6000, and then press enter. And whoops, I entered the wrong frequency here 2 times. So key 6000, and here you are. You're back at Radio Havana, Cuba easily. So for many reasons, if you're thinking of buying this, yes, this is more expensive, but you should skip. I think this is not interesting. It's interesting in its own for what it was at the beginning, but the upgraded ATS-25 is much better for the same form factor, but it's a little bigger. It contains, in general, remove that touchscreen. It pretty much tunes the same frequency ranges, has the same bandwidths and capabilities, but in a package which is, thanks to this touchscreen, not just more beautiful, but much easier to manage actually. So if you do decide that you want to buy one of those, keep in mind that the ATS-25 is the only option to consider. I've used it all day today. It's been on now for almost 12 hours in a row, and it has not crashed or had any problems. So it gives you an idea that the software they made on the ATS-25 is rock solid, way better. Those that own the ATS-20, because you purchased one, look online. There are some places where you can actually see where you can upgrade the firmware or the software. There are ways to upgrade this firmware to make it way more stable and even give it more interesting features. So you can check that out. But if you're in the market for one of those and you're thinking, I want one just for the fun of it, definitely the 25 is the one to go to directly and skip over the 20. But it's interesting. The upgrade process is good, and the upgrade is actually quite nice and really improving upon the design of the radios, that's for sure. One thing is that with the included telescopic, they are not fully interesting in portable receivers. Why? Remember, these are computers, and it's an SDR, it's a software-defined radio in a box. When you put the telescopic, there's not enough shielding in these radios, so there's noise going through on certain frequencies. Not all of them, You could listen to some shortwave with just the telescopic and it'll work fine, and I'll have some demonstrations of that. But there are parts where you'll have internal noise from the circuitry that the telescopic can actually pick up. But that's pretty much what I have to say as observations for these two radios. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for